Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at this channel's most self-entitled Karen we have ever covered. And that's saying something because we've covered Chili DeCastro. But this Karen is a whole new bag of crazy. But before we begin with today's video, a quick announcement. The channel now has memberships starting off at $1.99. It would greatly appreciate if you would do so and becoming a member, because not only does it help me out, but it helps the channel grow as well. With that being said, let's enjoy today's video, shall we?
Who got hit in the face?
I think our security team lead.
Okay, and who hit him?
They guessed that he currently has a
21 safe for fire.
487.
I'll call you back, please.
27. 421, repeat.
Safe for fire. So what happened?
She
Okay,
demanded
scene
us
secure
to
at
$2046.
2046.
Okay.
Came up, I tried to verbally de-escalate. She told me that she wanted to wreck it out, and I told her we couldn't do that.
Okay.
And then she said, "Excuse me," and I was like, "Man, like I need you to back up or leave, like, but we can't do that."
So she wanted $1,000 worth of merchandise for free. Well, hell, I think all of us would want that. I mean, stock up my pantry and my cupboards for the rest of the year that way. Save me some money, but that's not how things work. See, you need to have money to pay for those things. Your entitlement does not allow you to get things for free because, well, you think you deserve them.
So she started charging at me. I came all the way back into my office, into an enclosed space, and I hit her in the face.
Okay. Are you
And I have
okay?
it all on video.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Physically, I'm okay. Emotionally, I am there.
Car 4 David 31.
Okay.
In front of the big lot,
Let me test
825
your
main.
face.
Escape for suspicion.
For the sake of timing and pacing, I took out the original security cam footage. I'll put a link to the original video in the description box for this one. However, in a nutshell, Karen here decided she ran him $1,000 bill and wants the store to give her reparations. Reparations for what? I don't know. But that's not how it works when you go into a store. So, let's see what happens next.
Got an, left
These
side.
glasses?
Those are my glasses that he knocked off my face, yes.
I tried to close you out of my office, and you just kept on pushing your way in.
That's all right.
No, sir. I didn't push my way in.
Yes,
I
you
came.
did.
No, I came around the corner quickly.
Hey, would you
I did not
both
push
quit
the door.
talking? Hey, no.
Excuse
Let's
you?
Stop talking. When I'm telling you, you stop talking. Okay?
Do you know who I am?
Hey, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
We'll figure that out when I get your ID. You have cameras here, right? That's all that matters.
You clearly don't know who I am.
Man.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Is your ID in here? Is your ID in here?
No,
Okay.
my ID isn't here.
May I see it?
Sure. Why do you need my ID? You're not taking his.
To identify him. We know who he is.
How? What's his name?
We've been here
What's his name?
many times.
You've identified
Can
him.
I
What's
have your
his
ID?
name? If I have to get my ID in this situation,
I'll
why
get his
doesn't
ID
he?
too. Don't worry about
Exactly.
it.
This has
All
to
right,
be
you're
right.
just digging a hole here.
No,
Let me have
we're
your
gonna
ID.
do this the right way.
Ma'am,
We've been doing
ID.
it the wrong
Ma'am,
way for a
ID.
long. No, they.
No, Karen, they are doing it the right way. You see, you are now detained and being investigated. And since you're in the state of Ohio, it is a ID state where if you're being stopped for a lawful reason, such as, the commotion you caused in the Target, they can ID you. Not to mention, detain you. So, quit making it worse for yourself and just try to cooperate with people.
That is,
Thank you. Thank you. No, we're gonna do this properly. If we're gonna have this conversation, we will do it properly.
Caused the issue then here today?
Because
Check
I
lane
came
10.
in.
Actually, it's kind of...
Target is somewhat of a home for me. And we were gonna have a big discussion here, and I asked to do it nicely.
Who are you going to have this big discussion with?
Yes, because I want to know who you were going to talk to, because the next time I go to Walmart or Target, I want to know if I can get them to pay for my $1,000 bill too. I mean, Christmas is around the corner.
Target, wherever in Target I needed to speak with.
What were you asking her to do?
Reach out to her manager so we can have a larger discussion about how money works and how provision works and how it's been working in our community in a very long way.
Can you elaborate a little bit, go into further detail?
Sure. I was asking with the support of my community to come behind me in a big way to have a money conversation. There have been people subjugated and locked out of things. We have decided we were not going to have a bigger conversation. I decided to take a stand. This is my Rosa Parks moment, dude. Don't play with me.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
I'm just listening. That's all I'm doing.
We're having a conversation about how to reconcile the fact that some people benefited off of a system that was rigged against other people. I asked nicely to have that conversation.
Yeah, I'm calling shenanigans on that. You didn't ask nicely. We have eyewitness and video footage of you, one, pushing up on one of the employees, backing them into a corner, and then chasing the security guard into an enclosed space where he had to defend himself. Karen, comparing yourself to a civil rights movement leader is completely insane. Just because you didn't bring enough money to pay your bill at the end of the transaction does not make it a movement for the cause or anything like that. Those are some grade A, weapons grade shenanigans.
Okay, what were you asking for?
For her to connect me with who I could talk to.
What was your purpose of that further conversation? What were you going to ask that person for to do?
To break the lies around money.
What's that mean?
We all know money has not been treating everybody equally.
Okay.
Money is not the only way for things to happen. It's
Were
not.
you asking for them to make a donation, essentially? Or to let you have them for free?
No,
What was it?
I was coming up to the limit of where I had money. I was trying to ask if Target would comp me the rest, and we would have a conversation, a bigger bubble up.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
A bigger conversation about why, because I know the heart of this place.
Okay.
It's the right place for me to have this conversation.
Yeah, Target's a good company.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was trying to have a hard conversation in a safe place.
Yeah. So did you?
No.
I got up there,
People
I
hit
feel
me
like
for
exactly
that.
what was said. But,
I did it the right way.
And then when I was
I went through the right
just
steps.
honestly
They
trying to
kept.
get in here.
The reason, the problem why money doesn't work right is because it blocks people at checkpoints. And I'm tired of people locking good people out. You don't get paid what you deserve. Nearly as much.
Well, I think all my viewers will agree with that one. I mean, the police don't get paid nearly enough to deal with the idiocies of frauditors thinking they're fighting for our freedoms and our civil rights, Karens with their entitlement galore, and those silly soft SIDS and mores. But, Karen, that's the only thing me and you will probably agree on.
Choosing to do the right thing in this world costs us monetarily. That's not fair.
I mean, I don't know.
The system is rigged against people doing the right thing.
Okay.
Because this world is selfish.
I won't
There
disagree
are
with
good
that.
people, and I was trying to have a bigger discussion of that. How selfish people are holding other people down for their, y'all are in this too.
So can
I live across, this is the aisle I crossed because my dad was a police officer in the military. He hit my mom. She called you guys. We lived in a white neighborhood. I knew you were good because I knew my dad. He was supposed to come in and mediate, but he wasn't comfortable with the way we looked. So he stood at the door and said, "Ma'am, you should just stay." And she listened, and it broke our entire family. He did not do his job because he was scared. No.
What does any of this story have to do with you not paying at the register for what you tried to buy? I mean, if you're trying to garner sympathy, I get it, but this is not helping your case at all.
I'll give you another example.
Can I talk for a second?
Sure.
Alright, so to simplify what happened outside, you had a certain amount of money that was with you, correct? And you asked somebody to cover the rest, correct? That was your goal? That was your goal, correct? To cover the rest?
Yes.
And were you can I please finish?
Yeah.
Were you anticipating that matter would be resolved right here, right now?
No.
Okay.
I knew I asked her to put me in touch with the right people.
Because that would be unreasonable to anticipate that somebody at this level could monetarily make a decision for a business.
But they blocked me from the bigger.
Well, you could have called us. We could have absolutely helped you get a phone number. The internet's got phone numbers. We could have found it. You could have found
That's
it.
fine, but I wasn't the wrong one in the situation.
You can stand up. Let's go outside.
Sure.
Grab your bag. We'll explain everything outside.
Why are we isolating the conversations?
Yeah, ma'am, as of today, you're trespassed from Target.
I'm sorry?
As of today, you're trespassed from Target.
On the basis of you hitting me?
Ma'am, let's go.
Outside.
No, that is not going to happen.
Either you walk out
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
on your own or in handcuffs.
Oh, I will be arrested for this cause.
Okay, come on.
No, I'm not going to move.
Don't make this more
Nope,
difficult
you're
than it
gonna.
has to
No,
be.
it's gonna be on camera. Where are you holding your lines at?
Come on.
So it's very straightforward. Any business can refuse a customer. If I go to Wendy's and I like my haircut, they don't have to serve me.
Does he have to?
That is all this is.
So
He
he gets the right to kick me out after he hits me. He didn't bubble
So-
that. He can't bubble that up in management.
He is
I
speaking on
asked-
behalf of the company at this point.
Really?
That's
Exactly.
what he's doing.
So he can speak on behalf of the company at that level, but he couldn't do it there.
I wasn't out there. I'm sure tensions were a little different than they are at this moment in time. So
No, you're gonna reconcile that.
And how do you think they are going to reconcile this, Karen? I mean, the security guard was a hired personnel by the store to enforce certain rules and policies and to protect the assets of the store, which would be the merchandise. And they can trespass you for shoplifting or causing a scene like you did. So, he has the authority appointed to him in his job title to do so.
You're not going to give me any more lies. You will tell the truth about the situation. No. You are trying to arrest me for him hitting me.
Correct. You are under arrest.
Yes.
You're under arrest for menacing and disorderly conduct. Okay? Now, here's what we would like to do. We would rather you walk outside and not make a big deal. If you're going to make a big deal, we're going to have to handcuff you and do all that other stuff.
Yes, you
Okay.
will.
Let's go.
Go ahead, stand up then.
I'm not going to
Don't
move.
get resisting too. Okay?
Let's do it.
Let's not.
If we're going to go into it, let's do it. If you're going to hold every line, you know what happened here.
I know, I just watched the video.
I asked to open a conversation, and he's still blocking me out, and you guys are protecting it.
Ma'am, you chased the one employee all the way to the front, okay? You made contact with her body by pushing your body into hers. I just watched it clear as day on the video.
Okay?
He then came out and you followed him all the way back here,
Okay?
making him fear for his safety. You backed him into an office and you got hit in the face, unfortunately.
When people are backed into a corner, they can choose, they can choose to do the right thing, or they can choose to lash out.
Okay, you were in the wrong here, just so we're clear.
I held the line.
You didn't hold
And
the line.
I moved my line continuously. I asked, and when they did not respect, they were gatekeeping me. Like the whole world has kept people.
Man, you were free to leave.
You're technically right. They are gatekeeping you because you've been trespassed from the store for causing a scene and being disorderly. But you keep saying, I'm pushing my line, is only making yourself dig a bigger hole that you can't get out of due to the poor decisions you've made today in this whole interaction.
Leave at any time,
Absolutely.
but you didn't.
Absolutely.
So
because it wasn't
you
right.
amplified the situation. No, you wanted something
when the
for
laws
free.
are not right,
You wanted something.
you
for
make a
free.
stand so they can change.
Are you ready to go outside?
If the laws are meant to hold people down, you will fight for me, my community.
Okay, let's go outside.
You will come for me.
Okay, let's go outside. Trying to give you the chance right now, just like before. You're elevating the situation when it doesn't need to be. It's already done.
It's not done.
It's done.
Absolutely
Tonight
not.
it's done.
No, it's not. You're not. You're people that look like you are done trying to gatekeep people that look like me.
No, man.
What happened? What happened?
You got mad at them because they wouldn't give you your
You
card for free.
No.
Yes.
You saw my heart. You understand what I was trying to do. I explained it to you.
Yeah, you were trying to have them comp some of the extra stuff. Yes.
Through
Stuff that you
a
couldn't
large
afford.
conversation.
And then that large conversation spoiled into this, unfortunately. And this is
Correct.
where we are. That
This
doesn't,
is-
just because your intentions were good, does not make this any less illegal, unfortunately.
Right.
So we
But
have.
what happens when the
So give me 2
laws
seconds.
are not okay for people? We
I,
need to talk
I have
about
to
it.
enforce the laws that are in place. Okay, that is our job. That is our goal.
But he's not getting arrested for assault?
It's not assault.
He's defending himself.
We're all watching this, right?
Absolutely.
We're all watching this together. You see where the police are holding the lines of my people?
Stop it. Get some help.
Ma'am, you were completely
The
in
laws.
the wrong.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
No. This
But
is
here's
the
the thing,
problem.
even if we're wrong, that's what court's for. So we don't need to argue about it. We just have to go with what probable cause and what the law states, okay? You can't touch other people, okay? You can't make other
I
people.
didn't.
You did, I watched the video. Okay? You can't do that. You can't make people feel for their safety. That's why it's menacing, okay? You can't chase employees back in offices. That's disorderly
He
conduct.
asked me, he was gatekeeping me.
Ma'am, you are free to leave at any
No,
time.
he knew about the police. He said, I will call the police. And instead of doing that, he ran back here
And you chased him.
to have that
No,
conversation.
ma'am, you are completely wrong.
No, there was
Yes.
not any times that my hands came up to do anything to anybody.
You're not being
What I
When you are physically intimidating somebody to back into a corner and back away from you and you keep coming towards them in an aggressive manner, that would cause them to have to defend themselves. Why? When the cops saw the footage from the security cam, the viewers will see the original footage when I put the link to the original video in the description box. You, Karen, are in the wrong. You tried to intimidate these people, and you ended up paying the consequences of playing stupid games and won a stupid prize.
Charged with
I
assault.
stood my ground.
Okay, and you
And
were
when
wrong.
people, no, I wasn't. Standing your ground is not wrong if you're standing it in the truth.
Okay.
If there are places where the system is broken and rigged against people, anybody,
Okay. Here's
the
what we're gonna
rules need to change.
do. Okay. They're not changing tonight. Okay. We have to go by the Ohio Revised Code.
You're holding me down. This is what we're going to do right now in this moment?
You are going
Right
to
now
get
you're under
arrested.
arrest,
okay?
yes.
For him hitting me. I'm clearing this up.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I was trying to do?
I understand what you're trying to do. It doesn't make it any less illegal what happened today, okay?
I understand.
So,
But you're not talking, you're not having that bigger conversation with them and helping level them up in understanding. You're
I
letting-
explained what you did. Just because there's a deeper thought and a deeper level
But
that
he-
you have
no,
doesn't make it
the
less
deep-
illegal.
The deeper part was he wasn't the right person to have that conversation with. He did not do his part. Instead, he hit me.
Defending himself,
He hit
yes.
a woman. He hit a woman out of his own fear.
I'm not disagreeing. He hit a woman today, yeah. Absolutely he did. And it was in his own defense. So what we are going to do is either A, we can walk out peacefully, or B, we can do it in cuffs.
Why was he not being arrested? And because he said he could have called the cops, he realized he had a choice in that
And
moment.
you chased him into his office. So here's the deal, okay? We're done. I need you to turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Thank you.
Violate my rights.
We're ending the video here. Our lovely Karen was actually charged with menacing and disorderly conduct, but the menacing charges were dropped, and she was found guilty of disorderly conduct, had to pay a $500 bail, and serve 2 days in jail, and is currently banned from that target location. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave it a thumbs up and a comment, because it helps me with the algorithm, and I take criticism well, and I would wish to make the best videos I can for everybody. So with that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time.